Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mabimpressions, and today we're going to be talking about Siege of the Day. This is a tower defense, base builder with real-time strategy elements, account leveling, and PvP? Is it worth playing? Let's talk about it. If you guys enjoy these types of videos, please like and subscribe. I do upload daily videos. Comment below if you have questions or opinions. I would love to know what you guys think. I'll be giving you an overall summary of the game, going over the gameplay, the presentation, the pros and cons, what did I like, what did I dislike, and my final rating. So stay until the end of the video when I give you my final verdict on whether or not I recommend Siege of the Day. Beginning with the developer and publishers, Hidden Studios and Creativo. I want to thank them for the review copy. However, all thoughts will be my own. The game releases November 11th, 2021. It's going to be available on Steam PC in early access. The story is, well, there's none really at the time of recording. It's set in a medieval fantasy with magic, dragons, etc. The campaign is stage after stage, so there really isn't a story here. The genre, as I mentioned, it's base building, real-time strategy, PvP, a war game, and tower defense. Moving over to the gameplay section, if you guys are interested in all the footage you're seeing, it was all recorded on my stream, so come by Twitch, there's a link down below. If you want to see the VOD, I posted on my Let's Play channel called MabiVsGamesVOD, links also in the description. The majority of the game, you're going to be doing a number of things, creating castle layouts, doing the combat, skirmish training, account leveling, campaign, and PvP. Let's go into some specifics, starting with creating castle layouts. First of all, you have an open grid map and you have max points. You start with 0 out of 800 and you're going to be putting a lot of different things down that cost points. There's different weapons to put down, catapults, cannons, and then you have the barracks types of units where you get like light infantry, heavy infantry, you have different archers, you have spells, which are buildings, ammos, which are also buildings, and then you have towers, walls, traps, which include spikes and explosions, and decorations. All of these cost points, so you want to hit the max point that you can to get the most value. But you also have to build in a nice way where things aren't too clumped up, but easily defendable. Moving over to the combat, it is real time. It's going to be 1v1 castle layout versus castle layout. And the goal is to destroy all of the weapons, all of the barracks, and all of their spell buildings. You will be manually controlling the weapons when it is off cooldown. You can hover over it. It'll put you into a first-person view where you can charge up in points. Then you're going to be sending barracks out simply by clicking on a button, and you're going to be using spells. Depending on the spell, it can cost a certain amount of mana, and then you have to also aim it. Moving over to skirmish and training and account leveling, it's going to be against the AI for the most part. You can do easy, normal, or hard. A lot of this is to simply rack up experience to increase your accounts. Doing so gets you a ton of things. This game has 100 levels, and this is early access. You can get more max building points to increase your quality and just add more stuff. You can unlock a ton of new weapons, a lot of units, a lot of spells, a lot of ammos, and a lot of decorations. Next is the campaign. You're going to be using your specified castle layouts, and you can save them and switch them out at will, and you're going to be winning stage after stage in different environments. It doesn't really change much but the look of it, and you get a lot of experience here. You can unlock specific things like decorations and different units as well. And the final thing you're going to be doing is PvP. You cannot do it until your account level 10, so I would say maybe 2 to 3 hours in the game if you play non-stop. And I think this is going to be the longevity of the game after the campaign. I was playing this a very, very early copy, so I couldn't try it out. I don't think there was anyone playing online. Moving over to the presentation, the graphics and design, it was pretty okay looking. It reminds me of like a tabletop-esque game. It's a kind of isometric. You can move it, you can angle it a little bit. It has pretty cool voxel-based physics. When you destroy buildings, you can see them crumble down and stuff. The sounds and music, it was very vanilla. It was kind of boring, to be honest, and a lot of the sound effects was missing because it is early access, so you really miss that impact when you shoot a catapult. You don't get that. It was just silent shooting, man. Alright, time for the pros and cons. What did I like? What is this game's main selling points? Well, it's cool because it combines base building, real-time, tower defense. It has high replayability with unlocks. I mentioned before, 100 levels. My god. PvP will definitely keep this game alive if people get into it. It's a small indie game, so I don't know, but if they do, there's quite a bit of substance there. What did I dislike and what would I change? Well, one thing I thought was really weird is, sure, like all of your walls, all of your towers, all of your offensive stuff, it uses the points. Makes sense. But then there's like decorations. You have small little statues, banners, little torches here and there, which adds nothing to the gameplay, but it also costs points. I don't think that should be the case. You want everyone's castles to look different, but you also want to perform well in combat. You're not going to put down a bunch of trees, albeit trees can sometimes mess with human opponents, especially if you put them in front of things, so it covers them a little bit. But I think for the most part, they should have had two separate sorts of points. One for all of your offensive and defensive structures, and a decoration point, so you can put banners up and really make it original. I don't know why they did that. It sucked because I unlocked so many things, like, oh, this is a cool assassin statue, but yeah, do I want to put that, or do I want to put another archer? I'm gonna put the archer. I also feel like there's no point in PvPing until you hit the max level, which is gonna take a dozen plus hours, because you're always gonna be at a disadvantage if you play people with higher levels. You're gonna have less options, and because you also get the increased max level points, you're also gonna be at a disadvantage unless they make it balanced, make it so everyone always has like 1,000 points and you play with there. And then if they add some sort of ranked or quick matching, then it's fine. But if you're literally playing with whatever your account is at that time, that's bad. That is really bad. Another like nitpick thing that I was messing with was the camera sucks. It's okay on your screen, but you can't really see the enemy's layouts. And the whole goal is to destroy specific buildings on their end. And I just found out after playing a couple hours that it is intentional. You're not supposed to be able to see their buildings. Because you can unlock a skill which allows you to take a peek at everything. I feel like it should just be there from the beginning though. Get rid of that spell and make it so you can just see everything, so you can appreciate also their layout as well. Assuming they do what I said about the PvP and make it so it's completely balanced, everyone has the same amount of max points and you go into there and fight, then it kind of makes leveling your account useless. So they need to make, if they do that, single player way more robust. There's a campaign which is, it's stage after stage after stage after stage. There's really nothing else to do. I don't know what else, like honestly, like specifics, but I don't know, have some sort of more scenarios or maybe a real larger campaign, because right now it's just, it kind of felt like a mobile sort of layout where it's just, okay, cool, level up, unlock thing, level up, unlock thing, stage. If that's what you want, then cool, but I want there to be more. Moving on to my final thoughts and verdict. This is a very good game. It has a awesome foundation. It needs that early access polish, better sounds. And some of the AI was really weird. I had sections where my units I would send, they wouldn't destroy the buildings. They would run around and not hit the exact buildings they needed to do, which is dumb. They either need to fix the AI or make it so you can command them somewhat. This could be a very popular game and, a fun niche. I would definitely play more games like this where it's 1v1 base building. Not mobile sense, but like a really, really high quality PC game like this. I'm going to be giving Siege of the Day a recommendation of 75%. It's fun. Just like I said, waiting on EA updates and stuff like that, but there is quite a lot here already, especially if you want to grind those 100 levels. And if there's PvP, try it out. I wasn't able to, but like I said, it's either going to be balanced, where everyone starts with the same stuff, or you can squish noobs with your accounts. But we'll see. We'll definitely see. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. It helps a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe for daily videos. If you guys want to see my full playthrough I did, head on over to the MabiVsGamesVOD YouTube Let's Play channel. Link in the description, and also in the description is a link to my Twitch. I live streamed all of this, and we'll do more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.